get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
College football heads, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And that was a crazy click on right there. As we sit, post patch and another patch or another, whatever you call it, where we got basically no gameplay adjustments whatsoever. Y'all gotta learn how to laugh at this stuff, man. For real. I'm serious. If you're gonna play this game, you gotta learn how to laugh. But yeah, man, it's y'all be thinking I'm trust me, I ain't just spouting off when I'm telling y'all they keep us like this for a reason or for a period of time, because they have to seem like when they do finally release the patch, they have to appear to be the heroes in all this. Y'all know Coach come with the crazy conspiracy theories, but not really though. After I see enough of my stuff pop up in their deep dives over this period of time, I'm just like, okay, somebody's listening, so I might as well say what I want to say at this point. Trust me, they ain't paying me, so hey. Anyway, but yeah, and so the game, they're not gonna address it, because when they address it, it has to be a big patch, has to be a big to-do. Oh, we heard you. Oh, yes, we look at the great job by the dev team and to get these corrections out there. Oh God, man, yeah, for real. When all this stuff is just there on purpose. You mean tell me y'all released the game with the pursuit angles jacked up? It is, like I say, it's really not even a pursuit angle. Let me stop saying that, because it's the game. Y'all have to understand. It's just it's certain algorithm that just flows in this game where y'all notice most of the time when you give up like the super big plays, it's normally going to be third down, fourth down, something like that, where your coverage just breaks down. Either you probably really can't even get to make an adjustment on the game, or the little stupid periods where they I don't know what's going on with this clock thing, and it's like, man, take the replays off. If you're gonna violate us with the clock, take the replays off so that we don't look at them. So that you're forcing us to look at them, but you're making the clock still run. Think about the common sense concept of this. The clock runs while the replay is on the screen, but you basically can't really see the clock. But then when you come back and you finally hit X or A or whatever to get out of it, now you got like 7 seconds. Anyway, let me get to solving some problems. Next up on the docket, because we did release the Moonball Mechanics videos doing extremely well. I'm getting feedback on it already. So I already know what it's an issue. But we're getting off into the switch stick commandments, and so it's a lot. It's I know for some people, and I've talked to people, it seems the switch stick is kind of like overwhelming, because it's something different, because most people are used to just latching on to a guy and just running around, trying to make a play underneath and leaving, all the rest of the stuff up to chance and in the formerly the Madden guys, in this game too, but whatever. And so it's like this brings about a change. This brings about some uncertainty in your mechanics. But trust me, there's even for the guys who got the college football 25 mechanics guide, yeah, I went into how to do this. I didn't really go into the defenses. And so on this particular virtual in the switch stick commandments, I'm gonna go into a few defenses and show you guys how to set up some defenses that maybe might be outside of the box a little bit. You know what I mean? And so, but there are ways to just set this stuff up. And the main thing, like you've heard me say before, is you have to make sure that you are ready to carry out the assignment for where you switch. I know that sounded like some Game of Thrones kind of stuff. Anyway, but yeah, you know what I mean? Switcheth. Let me stop. But yeah, you gotta just be able to, when you have to know what assignment you're carrying out. So if I started inside as this linebacker, I'm gonna pull him off a little bit to the left so that he can carry his assignment. Now that pass that the quarterback is throwing right now has to go a little bit deeper, and so when I switcheth to the other guy, then I'm able to just run right up underneath route, like real easy. And I'm telling you, this, y'all know how this works on this game. Guys just get in a it's like once you take away those first two reads, that third read basically is almost always a panic read of some sort. And so you'd be standing right there and the dude be like, hey man, I'm throwing it anyway. So again, I can go from linebacker to safety, back to linebacker or whatever, and I'm right here up underneath the guy. And it's like, really, we have to kind of change the way that we think about this stuff. Thinketh about this stuff. Meaning, we have to understand that this is a way to hide your user. Go back and basically on all these clips and you'll see this is generally me switching. The first guy that I switch to, that's who I'm making the play with. I didn't even put all the other plays in here where I switch, take away a route, then click to the eventual guy who gets the pick. No, I put all these plays in here. This is like a first switch pick or play. So the first guy I switch to on here, that's the guy who I'm using at the time and I make the play. Go back and look at every replay in here. You won't find this kind of content. So anybody who has any doubts, you won't find this kind of content anywhere on any channel. Nowhere. This is all first switch user picks. Yeah, basically. Whatever guy I switch to first, that's the guy I'm getting the pick with. Or at least, first, second, or third, something like that. But the guy who I end up on is the guy who gets the pick. And it's not a click on. I end up in a user situation. And so trust me when I tell you these switch stick commandments are real. I'm talking about, yeah, you're gonna really understand how to get to where you want to get to. You could be on one side of the field ready to cover the other side of the field, ready to cover the bubble route on the other side of the field. Yeah, you just have to be really fast. Remember, there's a period of time from the snap of the ball all the way up until the time that the ball is thrown. And so now you just have to be able to click and switch or switch with a purpose. Y'all know, and I'm going to throw some of these dogs in here on you, man. I'm going to throw some of these real gems in here from a defensive perspective about how to get a little bit of pressure, how to set yourself up on multiple levels for guys that you can switch to and take away generally what the offense wants to do. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You have to, it's all down and distance kind of type perspective, meaning, yeah, you're not going to sit here and call this every down, but you have to know on specific down in specific yardages, how am I going to get enough pressure, but also be able to take away the things that need to be, in those initial reads. You see me go from middle linebacker to safety back to the linebacker underneath, and it's just about hiding your user. We have to just switch up how we think about using this. This is, if you know how to hide your user and then you know how to make plays with that guy, you can go from underneath where he's looking at an AI guy, and then all of a sudden he takes his eye off of you, and as soon as he turns, you're running up underneath the route when he comes back to you. Yeah, that's tough for a guy not to throw that on this game. Y'all got me out here looking like my man JP Storm. Hey man, that's a cool dude, but yeah, man, JP be bringing that funk, boy. Y'all better go check JP out, man. King of the Blitz, man, for real. Yeah, that's one of my favorite YouTubers, no doubt about it. Anyway, man, it is your boy Coach, man. Later.